between 5 stations on Lowveld.
A very good afternoon, beautiful people. Andrew's feeling a lot healthier than yesterday, hence the smile on my face, hence the enthusiasm to head out on drive. I hope you're doing absolutely phenomenal. Just gonna say hello to Johan and Colleen real quick, and then we shall start the drive properly. How's it, guys? Those broad bills are on the. Oh, okay. Okay.
Simon posted a nice photo.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Jealous.
What's amazing is that they've gone for 6 months.
No, they go to Somalia. I did some digging yesterday. I was quite blown away.
Amazing, huh?
Yeah.
Well, those little willow warblers that are back, they're from the go between here and the northern hemisphere.
I know, it's crazy. Who knows? Hopefully we get a European roller this year.
We did last year.
Even in Kruger, numbers were low though. They stopped in North Africa still. They didn't come all the way down.
Okay.
Climate change. It's playing a role in migrations.
All this is clowns shooting them in Spain and now the Middle East and
Yeah.
Italy. Fuck, these guys are idiots. I mean, I can't
Yeah.
understand that by now. I don't understand.
Did no one found the lines?
No. We actually thought you, because I mean,
Copy
where you're
that.
coming from, you might, because we were hoping to sort of. I thought I'd try, because now they've got to work for their food now.
Yeah.
But the animals are less, so they've got to pretty much leave that and walk 15 kilometers before they find something.
Yeah, I found it interesting though, because someone called in 2 lionesses at Hippo Dam yesterday, and then I heard contact calling, so I was like, okay, let me just check Mamba Dam. Went to Mamba Dam, found 4 lionesses and 2 males. Someone called in a invisible lion. It was quite amazing.
Oh, there's a second one around we're not aware of.
Oh, well, I mean, we gained an extra elephant. If we gained a lion, I wouldn't complain.
No, but we get rid of that bloody elephant. That's the one pushing the trees over.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
I'm gonna go look for the dogs.
Yeah, but they move at chest like.
Yeah, I've got their collar there.
Where's it at?
It pinged on the northern fence line, but it pinged 8 hours ago, so there's some tracking to do.
Of Leadwood.
Yeah. So probably head to the dam at around like 5:30, 6ish, and they'll probably be there. We had them with the hippos the other day, which was pretty cool.
That's nice.
Yeah. But shame, guys.
Cheers.
Get to it. Cheers, everyone. Have a good ride. Apologies about that, folks. I really do apologize. They are good friends of ours, and they work extremely close with Vincent from the Meta population. Sorry, my cap was in sports mode because we were trying to get as far north as possible. Don't know if you heard me mention something about wild dogs, but that is the mission for today. That is the mission, folks. We are going searching for wild dogs, potentially cheetah and cub as well, potentially jackal pups, and maybe even lions. We don't know. How's it, guys? Long time no see.
Yeah.
You good?
If you see those.
Yeah, I will. I'm headed to Leadwood though. So
Okay.
yeah.
We're winning them and it looks like they, after one day they went like, well, you're not feeding me, so we're not sticking in our rules.
Good luck.
Well, thank you.
I will let you know though. Cheers. A very good afternoon to everyone joining us on the public channel as well. And a very good afternoon to all our pack members. Good afternoon, Ariana, Carol, Rosemary, Elsa, Betty, Jan. So good to have you with us. I see it's only a short while, but a short while nonetheless. At least you're here with us. Brian, good to have you with us, sir. Mary, Carol. Oh. Hello, Mom. Well, hello, everyone. I hope we are all doing fantastically. Now, I have to admit something, folks. Andrew made a big oopsie this afternoon. So I sent everyone the ossicones keyword, and I ended up sending you the image that was supposed to be the new keyword. So I've changed it completely. It's no longer the wild dog, but enjoy that photo of the wild dog. Just for credit, it was mine. But the new keyword of the week, folks, is carnivorous. And it is a photo of a male lion, which I hope you enjoy. So please do send an email to info@painteddog.tv to receive that print. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I will send that print to you on Monday. Sorry, guys. How are you guys doing? No, I can't complain. I'm gonna go look for the dogs. The lions seem to have headed down the western fence line. If you, yeah, he heard them vocalizing last night. Me, I was out. But cheers, guys. Have a good one, eh? Oh well, whilst we're here, might as well see what beautiful birds we can see, if any. Dam's looking good, but we could do with some more rain, folks. Definitely could do with some more rain. But if any of you were with Gareth the other day, you'll recall this is where we actually managed to get the gorgeous bush shrike on camera. Can you believe it? I still can't. I was quite chuffed that I managed to put it on camera. And also potentially going to be looking out for any more impala lambs, and who knows, maybe even the first wildebeest calf for Mary. I really want to win that competition. I managed to just nab the first chameleon of the season, but I also found the first impala lamb of the season, but I didn't know there was a competition going on the sightings group, so I didn't say anything. And then 8 days later, someone posts a photo of a lamb, and then Kevin goes, "Congratulations, you are the winner of the first impala lamb." I was quite offended, actually, but it clearly means Andrew needs to pay more attention to the Rietspruit sightings group, that's for sure. But Gareth and I also found 2 impala lambs actually opposite me right here. But folks, yes, you heard it correctly. We are going in search of the dogs this afternoon. That is the game plan, but I will take what comes, and you know me with ADHD, sometimes we get distracted looking for other things. But that being said, did I take the wrong... We haven't driven past a right turn yet, have we? Oh, okay, cool. I'm talking too much. I've only got 4 more. Carol, I'm so jealous. Carol's only got 4 more work days. Nah, I'm jealous, but I mean, I don't really call work, to be totally honest with you, when I'm here. Oh, a legend. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Very good. Yourself?
Yeah, I can't complain.
Excellent.
You headed out for lions this afternoon.
Whatever catches.
Your story of my life, eh?
Yeah.
Sure. I haven't seen one in months. Well, no, I saw 2 last cycle. I was quite lucky.
Okay.
But
Well, we just keep trying. It's fun trying.
it is fun trying.
Yeah.
And if you don't try, you won't succeed, eh?
Absolutely.
But Shem, have a great day. I'm going to go see if I can't find those dogs.
Oh, good. Yeah,
I've
we
checked.
saw them this morning.
Is it?
Yeah.
So collar pinged on the northern fence line of Leadwood, but that was 8 hours ago.
Yeah,
So
that's where we found it.
I got my work cut out for me this afternoon.
Good.
Cheers, guys. Please tell Gareth I'll say how's the day, and Matt. So that, folks, was Gareth Poole's dad, and slowly becoming one of my comrades on the Rietspruit. Help. We shall sit this out. There is a red-crested korhaan calling. And the other day I managed to miss the whole bird and film the sky for all of you. So maybe Basil can do a better job if we can actually... No, I'm joking, I stalled. I'm just trying to play it off quite cool. Didn't work. And if this bird doesn't call again, we might have some trouble finding it as well. Sure, it seems busy out on the reserve this afternoon. Ah, I found the bird. I found the culprit. Let me go back for Basil. How's that, Basil? Is that good? Sure. There we go, everybody. Red-crested Korhan. But he seems quite silent all of a sudden. Come on, boy. You were making a noise a minute ago. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. AKA chirp for us until you fly into the sky. Although he might have some trouble flying into the sky under all that tree cover. Hey, Becky, don't stress. Better late than never. Glad you could join us this afternoon. We are going in search of the dogs this afternoon. I wasn't able to open the carnivorous attachment. Mary, I will resend you that wild dog photo. Like I said, I got a message from Carol, an email from Carol saying, Andrew, that's not a giraffe photo. And I was just like, oh my gosh, what have I done? And then you will read the email that got sent from Andrew. It said, Andrew, the silly Billy, made a mistake. Kindest regards, Andrew. Talking about myself in the third person. What a fool. But at least you guys get a free print. And I mean, it's of the one and only, the infamous Eileen as well, believe it or not, that wild dog photo. Can only see 3 legs. It looks like it's got 4, but it's only got 3. Apparently so, Mary. Apparently it's a huge deal and people take it very seriously, especially on the sightings group, which Barbara is watching but not chatting today. She says hi. Hi, Barbara. I hope you are well. Great to have you with us as always. Thank you for tuning in. And don't worry, sometimes it's nice to just take a backseat drive as well. I always love the bumbles when I don't have to talk. Bumbles are equal with these drives in terms of enjoyment. A bit less, just because I don't get to interact with you beautiful people, which is probably the best part of my day, to be totally honest. Don't tell the big bosses I said that, but it's true. I'd much rather be out here with all of you than sitting behind the computer. And that's why I'm so excited to be out with all of you this afternoon and go see if we can't find these dogs. Now, you might have heard me say to Glenn, the collar pinged 8 hours ago. Unfortunately, the collar did ping 8 hours ago. So Andrew is going to do his absolute best. But as all of you know, the bush is the bush. The bush provides what it wants to provide, and it doesn't provide what it doesn't want to provide. But we will do our absolute best. But like I said, also going to keep an eye out for my bye-bye cub to see if she might still be on Leadwood, as well as said jackal pups. Now, I am also potentially feeling quite leopard lucky today, so we might stay on Leadwood for the first bit of drive, and then I might actually head off Leadwood and head around to Kudu Krip, Seskan Krip. You see something? Weird looking bird. I like the sound of that, Basil. How far back? Was it on the ground or the sky? Oh, Basil, you biscuit! Jacobin cuckoo. Jacobin's cuckoo, everybody. Basil, insane spot, sir. It didn't even vocalize, so I didn't even hear it. But look at that. There you go. There, you got him. Bang on, well done. Job well done, sir. Now, I just quickly need to make sure that I've just told you it's the right bird, because there are 2 of them. There's the Jacobins as well as the Lowveld. Oh, is he gone? Do you want me to reposition for you? Sure. Is he still there? I don't see him anymore. Oh, there he is. Let me just get the binos out real quick. Absolutely stupendous spot, Basil. I didn't even see this bird, folks. So that, for me, folks, is the Jacobin's cuckoo. Just considering that big white spot on the side of the wing there. The Lowveld's cuckoo has it as well, but it's not as prominent. But if you want to argue the cause, I'm always up for a debate. So if we've got any bird experts, please let me know if I'm wrong. But this is awesome. He's just out in the open, super chilled, not making a sound whatsoever. Hello, Aurora. I hope you're doing fantastically. Basil is the bird master, Carol. Oh, where'd he go now? Oh, he's coming closer. Camera out, folks. Camera out. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's weird that he hasn't made a single... Oh, there he is making sounds. Of course, typical, as Andrew says, he's not been making. That for me has confirmed it that it's a Jacobin's cuckoo, everybody. If you listen to that call, they have very similar calls. But for me, I'm going with Jacobin's cuckoo. I'm going to quickly just listen to my calls if you folks just bear with me for a second. Is that a second one? Oh no, that's a dark cap bulbul. I'm perplexed. Alrighty, folks. I will do some more digging on that, folks. But in my opinion, I wouldn't say professional opinion, because, you know, the migrant calls are all still coming back to me. Kevin has just called in the dogs, folks, so I am unfortunately going to leave that beautiful bird. What an incredible sighting, though. Really awesome. What's that? Is that the first cuckoo on camera? I don't think we've put a cuckoo on camera yet. Well, we've heard the red-chested cuckoo. We haven't seen it on camera. Have we seen a class? No. I think that's the first cuckoo that's been put on camera. Well done, sir. And you spotted it. Yes, Basil's having a phenomenal week. First cuckoo, got to name a cheetah. epic. The animal I got to name on this reserve unfortunately passed away. Huh? Toothless, the hippo. Oh yes! The baby hippo's name's Toothless, folks, because he has no teeth. But he likes to yawn like Dad and pretend he has teeth. But that's imitation, which is actually, you know, he's learning from Dad how to display his, how to do territorial displays, except he's not as intimidating as Dad without his teeth. If anything, it's quite funny watching them. Alrighty, so I'm just quickly going to take a quick squiz at the map and see whereabouts. Kevin called in Raptor's fence line, which is this. So I think we're going to have to take this next right. Sorry about that, folks. Hydration. Very important on a hot, hot summer's day like today. I'm not actually sure. Oh, why is that opening? It's not what we wanted. We wanted this. Okay, that's very wrong. This. There we go. Okay, so we Kevin, just to confirm, you said Mbovu Trail, eh?
No, I said on the Zandspruit, between Hoodie's Track and Zandspruit, Raptor's Corner.
Copy that, apologies. Sure, they're where they normally live. Well, if you folks don't mind, this is the most direct route. So we're just gonna go along the fence line. You know me and fence lines, I don't really like them all too much, but it is the quickest and fastest way to get to said dogs. So we are gonna take it regardless. Classes on Criticam, but not seen any on drives. I don't. Carol, there was a classes at Criticam. I must set up a tripod in the Boma just behind Criticam and actually set my camera, connect with the app, and actually sit whilst I'm editing, watch the Criticam, and then I can be like, take a photo without even being there. Now that's quite unusual. This looks like someone's placed this here. I just thought it's quite amusing how it ended up in a tree. But there's a young wildebeest skull. Just saw my hanging there. It's trying to be a flying wildebeest. It's a pity we can't see him there. Has Jeffrey the Inyala died? Carol, don't put that out into the universe. I pray Jeffrey the Inyala hasn't died. He's my friend. I actually have fat conversations with him when I'm getting tired of editing. I take a 5-minute break, go outside into the Boma, and he's so chilled, he doesn't run off. And I have fat chats with him. But at the moment, it's not looking promising. And after you've just said that, sure. I wonder, has Jeffrey died? Really hoping. What is that? Just quickly caught a glimpse of something. I don't know what it is. Is that just a tree? There, in that gap, just here. Ah, nope, sorry, there. To your left a bit. There, that. Ah, the lesser spotted death tree, of course. Well, highlights of drive so far. First cuckoo, sure. Andrew's somehow putting many firsts under his belt whilst being here. And I shan't complain, I shall do more, best believe. First relaxed leopard on live, one day. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that leopard we had drinking in my last cycle was pretty relaxed, especially considering there were about 20 or so people just walking around on the damn wall making noise. I mean, I partially was making noise, but I tried to keep it to myself. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a leopard. But I mean, you know, had I done it in full Andrew force, sure, that leopard would have sprung out of the bush and gone very quickly back to hiding. Now, we did just go past the airstrip before we went live, and we actually found the partner of that broad-billed roller we put on camera the other day. So what I might do sometime this week is try to take one of the bigger cameras out and try and get some slow motion footage of them taking off and landing. I think that would be quite phenomenal. So that's one of my goals for the rest of the week, because I also think slow-mo footage of all those beautiful colors is just going to be astounding. Thought I smelled death for a second there. Oh! Are they gonna stay put? Can you get that? Got some semi-relaxed kudus. Well, never mind. Second largest antelope in Africa, folks. Yet probably one of the most skittish antelope in South Africa. To add to that, I do see another one just up ahead here, so I'm going to see if I can't creep forward as to not spook them further. See if maybe we can get a better glimpse. There's a young male in here as well. Just see if we can't creep past. These are a lot more chilled than our kudu though, that's for sure. Look at that. Got him busy.
Number 7.
I mean, that's quite remarkable, folks. The fact that it hasn't even skittered off yet. Oh, he's thinking about it though. He's like, oh my gosh, there's people. Oh, well, thanks for sticking around. I'm just going to pull a tiny bit forward, and Basil can get these lovely female kudu walking off. Always nice to admire these antelope when they do tend to try and stick around for a bit. Alrighty, you camera-shy, beautiful creatures. We've got wild dogs to go find. Battery was making a noise for a second there. Wonder why. Now, what really does intrigue me about this fence line is somewhere along the fence line on the other side, there's a little signpost that says Lion's Lair or Lion's Den or something. Huh? A street name? Probably. It just confuses me that there's absolutely no lions on Zandspruit. So why name a road? Well, I mean, fair enough. Probably just inspiration because they wish they had lion. But like I mentioned yesterday, our line dynamics seem a bit all over the place at the moment. But it definitely keeps us on our toes. Definitely is rather interesting as to what's going on. I wish I could explain it for you, but I can't because I have absolutely no idea. There's the lion trail hide, but there are absolutely no lions on Zandspruit. So maybe Basil's right. Maybe it is just a road name. Shame, I don't know if you saw that runner in the background. She's just come face to face with a big bull giraffe. Now, as docile and gentle as giraffe are, you know, they have killed people before, so they aren't something to test in the wild. I just need to check, is this the right road? Nah. So we still got quite the distance to go. Well, there we go, another migrant bird for the list. Well done, Basil. I'm sure all the red-billed quilliers are going to be pulling through as well. Still waiting on the abundance of European bee-eaters. I've heard them, I've seen them once, but I haven't seen lots. So I'm really hoping they come out in more abundance, in more numbers, but at the moment I'll take what I can get. The fact that we have some around is better than nothing. Sure, look at how green this is all getting. It's very thick. Now, give this a month and a half and imagine trying to spot an animal through that, folks. My gosh. That's gonna be tough. Alrighty. Nearly at the place Kevin called them in, so. Who knows? Hi, Willow! Welcome to this afternoon's drive. We are in search of the wild dogs. When I say in search, Kevin has managed to locate them, but I haven't heard anything on the radio in a while. So I don't know if he still has them.
There are 7 stations out on Blaubang. On Ledwood, there's a sighting of 6 dogs between Rietspruit track and the corner of Rietspruit and Zandspruit.
Oh, Carol, even me, don't stress, even me. I'm getting to the point where I just don't believe leopards exist on this reserve anymore, to be totally honest. And I never thought I'd see the day where I start losing hope on leopards. But you know, that's Andrew being silly now. Shut up, Andrew. You're gonna see another leopard. It's a matter of time. Just keep looking. As Dory the fish says, just keep swimming. But for us, just keep looking. Alright, see. Kevin for Andrew. Are those dogs mobile or are they static at the moment? Copy that. I'm gonna make my way there in the next 5. Copy that. Alrighty, so we're getting close. Getting close. But I'm also just taking in the surroundings. Potential leopards. Who knows? Bibine cub, jackal pups. Really love not knowing what's going to happen next. Well, to be honest, it gives me a bit of anxiety, but you know, part and parcel of the job. Can't control animals, kind of just hope they work with you. This is where you're going to see some major skill, folks.
Got one male line and one female line on Noord, just off Seskant.
I was right about the lions. They're near Seskant. Lemun Noord. Alright, well there's Kevin. He's in some quite thick stuff there, it looks like. I want to see if we can get a gap from the road here. It's not looking promising though. Sorry, Kevin, go again. Copy that, thanks.
Your path you should see where we went off earlier. You should be able to get to the other side of it.
Copy that. Where they went off earlier. Alright. So now we need to look for tracks, folks, of tires going that way. I'm gonna just turn this up. Just in case. I see Kevin's tire tracks. I don't see a turn off, and we seem to be getting a lot further away from the dogs than I originally. Oh, wait a second. Is that it? Nah. I'm perplexed. What is going on? I don't know. Wait, let's just go to the end there. I think I see tire tracks going off. They seem to be loving this northern fence line of Leadwood though. Here we go. That looks like it. Just double check the map. Bless you, Basil. Do I have a friend? Very perplexed, folks. He said keep going until you see my turn-off tracks, right? Because that's what I heard. Copy that. Do you want me to head down Hoodie's track?
More likely to come out the fence on that side, but there's not going parallel with it at the moment.
Copy that. So that... I don't understand that. They're moving further into the block, but they're headed towards the fence line of raptors, which is that way again. Ooh. Either I'm not listening properly or I'm hearing selective hearing today. Just watch your legs, Basil. I can't see that side of me. Am I good? Sure. Just try and not get my cameraman caught it. Nothing happened, folks. Absolutely nothing happened there. You saw nothing. It was just a mirage.
He was a majority of on lemon during trip, responding, we're about 10 out.
Alright. Hi, Sue. Great to have you with us, Sue.
Copy, no problem.
Barbara, I would have resent you it. I would have asked them to resend you a link had I known. I'm so sorry. Email finally decided to work. I'm so sorry about that, Barbara. It's great to have you chatting with us now, though. I'm really sorry about the fact that that link did not work for you. Next time, just let me know and I'll make a plan, I promise. Or I'll at least attempt to make a plan. Sometimes it's hard, especially when I'm on camera, but I do my absolute best, everybody. And I suppose that's all you really can do. Now, anyone want to take a guess as to the next migrant we're going to see? I have a feeling we might get lucky and see at least one more this afternoon. Hopefully the dogs haven't migrated further into the bush. That's for sure. I swear Kevin was somewhere here. He was in there. Eesh. Well, that's not looking promising. Suppose this is where we now need to work as a team, Kevin and I, to try and relocate said dogs. Said they were moving more towards Raptor's fence line, which I'm not sure. Is this also Raptor's? Is this and that Raptor's? Oh, which Raptor's fence line then? I don't know. Just gonna, I think we're pretty much gonna just loop this block, folks, and see if we get lucky. Huh? Aha, so I was right. That is unspread. This is... So what's that? Ah, of course. All right, Basil and I have figured it out. That's unspread, and then this is Raptors. Of course, Murphy's Law, we were so close, and then as I drove past to try and find that turnoff that Kevin had gone in originally, I couldn't find it, and now the dogs have moved off. Murphy's Law. But it's okay, like I said, the sole mission of this afternoon's drive is to find those dogs. But it is a beautiful afternoon. It's starting to cool down now, which is nice. Hopefully that means that these dogs are going to get up and move quite a bit now. And it's always lovely following dogs, as tricky as they are to follow. And one thing I've learned from Kevin is if you're not paying 100% attention with dogs, they'll be gone before your eyes. You'll blink and they will have vanished completely. I mean, we know they like to roam quite a bit, but all right, let's loop the block, see if we don't get lucky. Oh, thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. I hope you are doing well. I saw Matt the other day. I saw Matt on Saturday at the rugby. Him and I had a good time watching the Bokke.
Kevin for Grant, I'd like to come join you with those dogs. I'm about 10 up.
Oh, Grant, I hate to break it to you, but
No
there's...
problem, I just don't have them at the moment. They're somewhere in that block between the south and Rietspruit and Rietspruit. Okay, good.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm looping around Raptors View link track at the moment.
I'll just come up that one to shoot south, but
Copy that. Tricky, tricky dogs. Suppose this is where you need to open your ears, listen out for birds alarm calling, impala alarm calling, any sounds or signs that might aid you in finding a predator. Keeping your eyes peeled, sir. Oh, Andrew's definitely not. Andrew just went off the road there. There was a bit of excitement at camp today. There was a skarpstierker that somehow managed to get into Wiem's room. So I had to catch a snake today, which was pretty awesome. Always love getting to do that. But I think we are at a Michael's favourite bird calling. Emerald spotted wood dove. So I think Kevin's just to the left of us here, folks. I think he's also just switched off, trying to listen for any alarm calling. So I think what I actually might do, if Kevin's here and the road only goes this way, we might loop back to the fence and go around from the other side. I don't know if that's a better plan. Basil, thoughts? Carol, it was a skarpstierker, so it's not gonna kill you. It is, however, mildly venomous, and it's almost very similar to a red-lipped herald, so it doesn't really pose a threat to your life. However, if you get bitten by it, it tends to be one of the worst hangover recoveries of your life. Tends to last. You get a really just bad headache and dehydration for a day or two. So it really makes you feel man down, but it won't kill you. Like, you don't have to worry. If you do get bitten, I suggest immediately taking headache pills, because it comes in waves, but each wave gets worse. I've been bitten by a red-lipped herald before, and I thought that was bad. I know one of my mates who works in the Pilansberg. He got bitten by a skarpstierker and said it was pretty much the worst hangover he's ever had. And, you know, the older you get, the worse hangovers get. So he's now almost 30. So when he said that, I was like, okay, that's a snake. you know, it's not going to kill you, but that's a snake I will always use a hook for. So it's considered mildly venomous, but like I said, it doesn't pose a threat to your life. Unless you are allergic to snake venom. Then you might have a problem and go into anaphylactic shock. Now, that's actually, believe it or not, I don't know if any of you folks have ever heard of Dingo Dinkelman. He lived down the coast in KZN, Durban. Oh. And unfortunately now, shame, he's just passed away. He got bitten by a black mamba and is allergic to snake venom. He's had a couple of close calls in terms of anaphylaxis before, but this one unfortunately just got the better of him, and he unfortunately passed away. And he was basically the new South African version of Steve Irwin, basically. He had a mass following on YouTube. I looked up to the man. I respected what he did. So it's quite unfortunate that he passed away, but just goes to show, even you can be as safe as possible and as experienced as possible. He's been catching snakes since he was like 12. I mean, I've been catching snakes since I was like 10. So, you know, you can have all the experience in the world, but accidents happen, mistakes happen, and sometimes they're just a bit more costly. So don't touch a snake you don't know what it is. Rather send me a photo and I shall try and ID it for you. It's like when Carol sent me that clip of the Mozambique spring cobra on the camp cam and said, "What species is this?" I almost fell off my chair when I saw the size of that cobra. That's a big snake, folks. I don't know if you've all seen it, but if you go onto the app, it should still be there. Come on, dogs. Don't make me look bad now.
Line 5 has just changed into fish and south from the Windurance West. So 1 minute out.
Make your way, Colleen.
Come on, dogs. Where you at? Just gonna go in here. This is where Kevin originally came in. I thought I just saw a dog. Might have just been a lesser spotted death tree again. Yeah, it looks like a lesser spotted death tree. Well done, Andrew. Very much kudos to you for finding all the lesser spotted death trees this afternoon. Yeah, watch that tree, Basil. That's a knobthorn. Vim played a really awesome prank on me today. 2 minutes whilst the Safari ad was rolling, I was singing George Michael's Careless Whisper, and Vim goes, "You're live." And I was like, oh my gosh, I really hope not. And then I said, "Hello folks," and then he was like, "Hey, gotcha." And I just was like, oh my gosh, how could you do such a thing? But I mean, you know, who doesn't love Careless Whisper? Take it a shot. How was it?
Turn around from behind me and
Hmm?
you turn around.
Yeah, yeah. And then there was another car behind me as I got back to the fence again, so I think someone's gone down that way as well. Are they skittish of the cars?
No, they've just gone hunting.
They just moved off that way, but they could be lying down another 50 meters further on for all I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go around again and then...
I'll loop this way again. Cheers, guys. All right. Plan of action. Loop number 2. Basil, that's not a dog down there on the fence, is it? I highly doubt it. It's probably just a shadow again. Basil and I thought we found a cheetah earlier. Nope. It's just oxygen, folks. Sure, Andrew, your guide's eyes this afternoon are just on par for everything inanimate. But everything living, sure. It's not going well for me today so far. But what? We're going to pull a rabbit out of our hats here. And we are hopefully going to find these dogs. What intrigued me though is I just saw a daker absolutely blitz past. But I didn't see anything chasing after it, so I think we might have spooked that. Alright. Loop number 2. Eyes peeled there, sir. Very nice. So what I am going to be doing, folks, is taking it extremely slowly, because it is rather thick in here as well. You never know, if they've gone hunting like Kevin and Greer said they have, you know, they'll be easier to see than if they've gone flat. Which is my secret suspicion of what they have done, because we've looped the block twice now and had absolutely no luck whatsoever. And this is what gets me the most. We were right there, and somehow they just managed to evade us. So what we'll do, folks, is we'll loop around once more. If we can't find them, I think best bet is to maybe come back on Wednesday. It is Monday, hey? Yeah. Come back on Wednesday and see if we can't relocate, because I'm sure they'll be in the same position. One thing I'm noticing as we're driving through here, a lot of dig sites, potentially aardvark, potentially porcupine, looking for bulbs and roots. Just gonna listen for a second. Look at how green this all is. The leadwood's already just summer bloom. Can hear another European bee eaters. Where are they? I wonder. Oh, Elsa, you gotta love everything in the bush. As much as I don't like rodents, I still love a bees are going ballistic. I'm also just gonna try and keep a lookout for tracks, but I mean, look how thick this all is. Trying to spot a wild dog in all of this is... Sure, Andrew's kind of shot himself in the foot here. Good luck to me. If anything, I feel like we had more of a chance to find a boomslang or a black mamba in one of the trees than a wild dog. You good there, sir?
Is it coming? Receiving. I've got them here on Bushveld here, just east of Junction with Oldstad, about 300 meters. Just coming out from the road now. Copy, sorry, what is the run called Westpac?
Woof-butt.
Copy, I'm coming from the runway.
Someone's sitting on their microphone. Now I see a... What is that in front of us?
Sorry, what have you got there?
Ah, it's a giraffe.
Two rhino. Copy, thanks.
I did that for you, sir. Well. Oh, what are you looking at, you beautiful, beautiful. She seems... Oh. That's not as promising as I originally thought it was. No, she's definitely looking at something. Definitely intrigued. Let's get far enough in for Basil to put the giraffe on camera. She's staring directly to the south of us again.
Station, if anybody's interested, there's a lot of, it seems like there was a champion and Lovu here on Sefkan Creek. There's Ngons also, them just about everywhere around Sefkan Creek there.
She's still staring off into that direction. I'm going to just park here, folks, and I'm just going to backtrack up the road maybe 50 meters or so and just see if I can't pick up any tracks. She's definitely looking at something. Might not be a predator, but this one to our left here is definitely focused on something. So I just want to see if we haven't maybe missed a track. Well, she's now looking at me, which doesn't help. Come on, dogs, where are you? Show yourselves. Pretty, please. I'm begging you. She's still staring. Now, you know, it's all good said and done that I went back to backtrack for tracks, but next thing it's a bloody leopard. Who knows? I'm gonna wait this out, folks. I think this could potentially be the dogs. If she moves off, I might just walk into where she is currently and just have a peep. Exactly, Mary. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Na 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 na. You know, that awkward moment when you forget the rest of the lyrics. Ariana, I think you meant snakes, but I like the fact that you put snacks. And yes, I agree. You know, it's much better to admire them from afar, but this giraffe's not happy, folks. See how we're sitting right next to it. Andrew's speaking even, and it is not fazed by us at all. And there's a giraffe up ahead that's also staring in this direction. I wonder if the dogs aren't like right in front of this giraffe. Canadian, better late than never. So good to have you with us. We are currently looking for the wild dogs, and this giraffe has just caught my attention. Canadian, you haven't missed too much. We've been looking for the dog. Oh, there we go. She's moving off. All right. I think once she crosses the road, folks, I'm quickly just going to walk in there and see if I can't see anything. Oh, Carol's on it, of course. I forgot about the cuckoo and the kudu. She's not chuffed. It's just too thick. All right. Let's take a risk here. I don't really want to scare the giraffe, but I am very interested as to what's behind this bush. Now I know it's not lions, because I know the lions are on, well, Basil heard them on the, sorry girl, Basil heard them on the western fence line last night. Well, Basil, can you still hear what I'm saying? Well, it doesn't help that I don't have a 2-meter tall neck, to be totally honest. I can't see anything. I feel like I'm lost in a maze now. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. No, we're not gonna. Hello. Bee eaters are going ballistic. Well, I'm not gonna lie. That giraffe has given me hope. She kept staring backwards. Now, I couldn't see anything because I don't have a 2-meter tall neck. Believe it or not, us humans unfortunately don't. But giraffes, they are well equipped, even though they only have 7 vertebrae, just like us. Blows my mind still, to be totally honest. So once again, gonna loop back to the fence line, but folks, if we don't find these dogs now this time, I think I'm gonna call the search for the dogs, see if we can't go maybe crack a leopard on Blowbunk somewhere. It's unfortunate, but like I said, the bush provides what it wants to, it doesn't provide what it doesn't want to. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, you know? What can you do? Ow! I mean, it's always a perk taking a thorn to the thigh. Always wakes you up at least. Oh, that's the line. Thank you, Mary. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Told you that song's class, Basil. Told you it's class. Sure, they are bee eaters going absolutely Gotta love it. Sorry folks, I just got slapped in the face by a flaky bark thorn. At least I didn't catch a thorn to the eye. That could have been rather dramatically not great. No, we're not going to tell the end. No, you're not a fool. That song's stuck in my head now, folks. I mean, it's not the worst song to have stuck in your head, I suppose. It's a lot worse, like that Baby Shark song. Oh my gosh. When that was going viral, sure, I nearly threw my phone at a wall a couple of times. Ow, ow, ow. Mary, I will be okay. I think I do need to get safety glasses. Shame. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it. So I am okay. It just, you know, those flimsy branches with the very thin stems, you know, they're almost elastic, so they almost feel worse than they actually are. So it just caught me by surprise. Come on, dogs. Yeah, folks, I'm gonna call it. It's unfortunate, but sometimes it happens. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to Blowbuck. Quickest way back is that fence line we came. But the purpose of headed back the way we came is you guys don't have to see the fence. And if the dogs have potentially cut back to raptors, that's the fence line there, so we'll see. But Andrew doesn't give up. We will be back on Wednesday, folks. That is the prime goal for Wednesday's drive, if we are not successful leaving Leadwood here now. I hope you don't mind, but we have given it quite the attempt as well to try and relocate. Been circling with Kevin. Kevin left 20 minutes ago even. So I've been one-manning this search now, and still nothing. So yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna call it, but it's okay. There's lions that have been called in, there's elephants, and I think I'm gonna head to the Ellies because that's also a good hotspot for leopard, Seskant Krip, that whole back area, that Sodic area around Kudu Site, Kudu Middle, Kudu Noord. Alright, there you go. So they just confirmed that the Ellies are at Seskant Krip, so I think we'll head there. Hopefully we have enough light by the time we get there though. Oh, I was really hoping the dogs would be on the fence line. Oh well. Like I said, folks, sometimes you win, sometimes you turn your back to the will. There's a world outside every drunken blues. Maybe we should have a musical game drive in these upcoming 2 weeks whilst Gareth and Victoria are still away. Have a karaoke drive. I think that would be quite cool. Gonna get Basil to sing something. I'm gonna hand you my microphone and you're gonna sing for the viewers. Sing what? Merry Christmas. Basil's gonna sing you folks a Christmas song. I despise, yes Becky, I despise it too. Whoever invented it must take that video down. Terrible song. Catchy for babies, but I mean, sure, half the hype was with adults. It was crazy how many people were actually going along with it. I was not one of them. I'm proud to say. Leadwood's looking awfully beautiful at the moment though, folks, in terms of the greenery, the vegetation. Everything's looking a lot more fertile. Things are starting to look a lot more appetizing and nutritious for all the herbivores. Summer is upon us. Believe it or not. Don't crowd me in on a line or you'll get whipped. Mary, I shall remember that. I shall remember that. I don't feel like being whipped in the face again, to be totally honest. I mean, once every couple of drives is more than enough for me. No, absolutely not, Mary. No baby shark. Don't you stress. No, oh, sorry, Mr. Zebra and Giraffe. Hello, you beautifuls. Alrighty, slowly getting to the time where, you know, cats will start moving about, potentially leopard, might even crack a hyena. How amazing would a brown hyena be? I don't think I've seen a brown hyena since last year. I think the last one I saw was with Brent. Long ago on the southern fence line. That's one thing we were quite fortunate with in the Pilanesberg is leopards, yes. But also, sorry Basil, that was a bit hectic. Also the brown hyena sightings were phenomenal. I've got photos of a brown hyena on a giraffe carcass, brown hyena walking up the road. I haven't posted any of them because I wasn't the best photographer back then. But I think we're improving. So I wouldn't mind potentially seeing a brown hyena again, so I can try and stoop up a level, if you will. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Sure, you always forget how excessively long each fence line is whilst driving up it. Honestly, feels like they go on forever. People are yelling on the radio. Sorry, Basil. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Basil's skeefing me on the back like, don't go over that bump so fast. Sorry, I didn't see the bump.
A lot of the male and one female lion at reservoir.
That was an accident. That was a complete accident. I'm so sorry. Some of these bumps are well hidden, folks. Like, I mean, I'm looking at the road and I didn't even see that. But I think what I'm going to do is, because I'm bored of this fence, oh, well, we can't go there. Never mind, that's not a road. That goes straight to a reservoir. There is another road just further up. Might just quickly swing past, or what are we doing for time-wise? I think I'm going to commit to the original plan and head for those elephants, because we haven't seen them in quite some time. And then what we'll do on Wednesday is we'll come back to Leadwood. Look.
It was just Laurent Conserve. They were mobiling down Tescant, feels that they might have gone into maybe Leadwood side.
What? So confused. Oh well, the main target now, folks, is leopard and potentially elephant. I don't know, there's some persons just said no, it was just tracks that got called in, so I'm awfully confused at the moment, but we're going to head that direction regardless. Let's see if we can't pick up any tracks or signs of a leopard, maybe a leopard vocalizing, because it's about bloody time we put another leopard on live. It's very difficult though with them being so unhabituated and scared of the vehicles. But then again, folks, we have to remember that back in the day, before this was Rietspruit Game Reserve, this all used to be farmland. And farmers and leopards butt heads. Farmers will almost definitely persecute a leopard if they can. And hence why they are so scared of the vehicles and why they're still so unhabituated. It's unfortunate that it happens, but you know, at the same time that farmer's just trying to protect his livestock. But you know, for me, I don't think it's right to kill a leopard because it's walking where it lives and you just decided to put up your home, put a fence up and say, ah, this is my place now. It doesn't work like that. The leopard was there long before people. I mean, if you think about it, back in the day, the Big Five, the whole Big Five, used to roam Cape Town. There used to be elephants, lions, rhinos, leopards, and buffalo throughout the Western Cape, throughout Southern Africa, and I'm sure North Africa. But, you know, obviously as the human population increased, development increased, and so forth, you know, these natural land areas got smaller and smaller, and in doing so, none of the Big Five occur in the Western Cape anymore, except for Panthera, the Cape leopard, or the Cape mountain leopard, to say the exact name. Now I say Panthera 3 times because I actually read an article the other day and it had that scientific name under it where, sorry, no, not Panthera 3 times, it's Panthera pardus, whereas a leopard is Panthera pardus. Sounds like I'm speaking absolute gibberish, I hear it, don't you stress. But I'm not, I don't know, there's a lot of debates lately about the Cape Mountain leopard being a separate subspecies due to the fact that it's almost 1/3 of the size of their cousins, or counterparts, if you will. So we'll just have to see. I'll do some research on that tomorrow and get back to you on Wednesday of that, if someone would be so kind as to just give me a friendly reminder as well. I will put it on my to-do list now when I get back from drive. But you know me, when I go off on a tangent, I get distracted. I know it's not the best, but I mean, at the same time, you know, I can be talking about something and hearing birds over there and be like, oh, but that's cool. But then coming back to what I was speaking about, I tend to lose my train of thought. So it's technically an advantage and a disadvantage at the same time. But I'll take it, it makes me who I am. Andrew shall change for no people. Sure, it's quiet this side of the world. Not even in Impala or a Dacre. Oh my. Oh, there's a hyena. Not fresh. See, I told you they get me as well. Basil and I were having a discussion about how he is with tracks at the moment, and he's mastered spotting cheetah tracks. He's mastered spotting.
Corner between junction of Lodgeburn Road and Konkoni on the south side.
If only we persevered a bit longer. Kevin's now just found the jackal pups near Leadwood Gate on Lodge Pan Road. Damn it. Too far to go now. But best believe we're going to make a mission to try and find those and the dogs tomorrow. I mean Wednesday. Are they not at Sescott?
No, we came from there.
Oh, are they?
Started walking this way apparently.
I don't think the person even explained it properly.
No, I'm so over people in these updates though. They must get on there. Because now you see, I came here to look for elephants. Kevin's just found the jackal pups, and we've been dying to show the viewers the jackal pups. And
We've seen them 3 times in a row now. Jackal pups on that same.
don't tell me
You have
that.
to live on Leadwood.
Oh yeah, one day when I'm big and I have money.
They're always on that. What's it? Lodge Pan Road.
At that termite mound.
Yeah, they're around there the whole time. Yeah.
Lodge Pan and concert. That's kind of.
And what sort of time?
No, when we get home.
Okay, so like late. Well, not late, but towards end of drive. Okay. Shall remember that for Wednesday. I shall be coming back to Leadwood because Kevin had the dogs. As I got there, he said the dogs have gone further in, and then try to relocate for almost an hour. Nothing. Oh, I want to cry.
See, this camera can't take photographs at night. See, the sun was setting. They're too attractive. You can see they're young, you know.
Yeah,
They're
no,
attractive.
for sure.
And then.
It's a nice camera though, it's got the built-in zoom.
Yeah, it's for idiots. You know,
It's nice that you don't have to change lenses. Because now with the new mirrorless ones, if a speck of dust is on your sensor, oh my gosh, it drives me up the wall.
Okay, so they're also looking for the elephants. Yeah, so... Okay, so the elephants...
Sure, there's a few people looking for said elephants.
Yeah, no, they were as well.
My bet is they've probably gone into the deep sloot or up, you know, Kudus.
If they were going towards Leadwood.
I haven't seen or heard anything. I shall be in contact. You guys must come for a Bryson time.
Yeah, okay, cheers.
Cheers, guys. No Ellies. Do you know who called it in? I'm going to raise this. I'm getting tired of it. Sorry folks, not to be vulgar, but I really am getting tired of this. Call in something and then it's not there. Like, that's the whole reason we came back. Long time no see. It's like I saw you this morning. Sure, at the hardware store. No. And I'm coming to Sesco and Crip because someone called them in there. Honestly, because this past 2 weeks, people have been calling in sightings that don't exist. I'm this close.
The lions, we were with the lions and they said elephants here. What is here?
Absolutely nothing. They've just stopped because I was coming up and then I was just catching up with Johan and Colleen, but it's getting...
See,
I'm gonna...
one male and female at the reservoir.
At Lemondoring.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll go there then.
They,
Oh, is it?
yeah, they walk from this side, they're up there.
Okay, fabulous. Thanks,
This
Lionel.
is open lock, we were there now. Sammy left just after.
Okay, fab. Sure.
Good, cheers.
Thanks. Good luck with the Ellies. I hope you guys come rides. I'm so sorry, like,
No, they...
but it's, I'm getting... Cheers, guys. Have a great evening. All right, folks, I'm just going to pick up the pace a bit because now we've got quite the distance to go. I really do apologize about this, though. I mean, it's unfortunately out of my control. I mean, you tend to believe someone when they call something in on the radio, but I'm getting more and more skeptical every time someone calls something in, unless it's someone I know that is like... But you see, here's signs of elephant. Fresh as well. what? I'm gonna just quickly poke my nose into the deep slit, folks, just to see if they haven't gone there. If they haven't, we're gonna go for those lions at Lemondurang Reservoir. But my best bet would be they've gone somewhere down into the drainage. Stay away from vehicles. It's cooler in there. As we know, the hot air rises, cooler air sinks. So just gonna poke my nose in here. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Trying to get into a good mood again. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it worked quite quickly, actually. That song is beautiful. Alright. Just to switch off whilst we in here. See if we can't hear anything. Not a single branch snapping, not a single munching sound, not even a from their infrasonic communication. Crikey, mate! Oh well, we did try. I really do apologise, folks. It's just as aggravating for me as it is for you. Like, the whole reason we left the dogs, well, the search of the dogs, is because they found the elephants. Supposedly, but last time we take that without a pinch of salt. Next time I'm going to ask multiple stations, are there elephants? Can you see them? Stay with them. But on the bright side of things, there are apparently lions towards Lemondurang. And I think we have just about enough time to get there and see if we can't see them. Come on, Jackal. Count to 10, Andrew. Thanks, Carol. Appreciate it. Oh, Elsa! I love that song. I love that song. I will sing it in the shower for the next 2 days and then present it live on Wednesday. I don't know why I'm actually doing this to myself. I'm not the greatest of singers. People tend to tell me, Andrew, is there a wailing cat in your house? I was like, no, it's just me in the shower. People can be so cruel. Nah, I don't have the best singing voice, but I shall sing a bar song on Wednesday. Shabuzi, what a champion, one of the new artists that have just released a song. Carol, definitely, we shall be doing so as well. We shall be doing so, for sure. I'll be cursing you. Oh, Carol, I sing it with love, not hate. Not to try and get it stuck in your head, but it's been stuck in my head for the past 9 hours, so apologies in advance if it does accidentally just linger in the back of your head, so I do apologize. I'll find a different song for Wednesday. Betty, it's a mixture. It's just homeowners not giving correct positions as well as directions, and also saying like there's no one with them type thing. You know, if it's an open lock, an animal can move off and no one will know, but then everyone's going to still keep going back there. And if you don't say open lock, someone's going to assume, like I've just done, that someone is still with the animal. So that's one of the bigger things. There are a few new guides, but at the same time, you know, the guides only make up a small, minute part of the whole reserve. I mean, I think there's 4 Kaya guides in total. The My Africa guides, you know, I don't like talking badly about anyone, so you know, they're also around. But I don't like to beat down on other guides or other guide companies. There's no point. It's not worth the trouble. Like, everyone makes a mistake every now and then, but when they continuously happen, it gets a bit tiring. I'm not saying anyone's done it. I'm just saying that, you know, this isn't the first time someone's made a mishap with the radio as well. So it's a variety of things, eh, Betty? It's not just one specific thing. It's multiple different things. Which is unfortunate, but at the same time, you know, persevere and carry on and smile and wave, boys and girls. Smile and wave, which is what we shall do. I agree with you, Canadian. I'm really loving it, especially because of Deadpool lately. It tended to make me realize I had forgotten about that song, and now I can't get it out of my head. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feeling, got no rhythm. No, I'm not gonna the way I did before. Told you I can't really sing, so take it easy on me with the, you know, how beautiful your voice is, Andrew comments, because he knows it's not the greatest. But we're also already very self-conscious of our voice. When I hear my voice being played back in the office, I'm like, oh, no, turn it off, please. See, the Ellies were here though. That's the annoying part. That is the one annoying thing. What a beautiful sunset. Look at that, folks. Basil, I'm not going to stop just because we got to get still quite some distance, but just pop an ND on if you can. Oh, well done, sir. Look at that. How beautiful is that, folks? I'm just not going to stop because we are still quite far from Lemendurn Krip. We're about 10-12 minutes away, so rather get there and we can spend some time with them and then also admire the beautiful sunset. But then again, that's also been left in open lock, so they could be moving as we speak, which is why I want to get there. You know, animals on the move are amazing, but animals move quickly. So I'm going to try push our luck. What was that? Ish, you must start putting that thing in your pocket, bro. I'm so sorry. It's the high sense though, eh? Oh, okay, at least it's not, at least. But yeah, animals on the move, you know, they can move slowly, but we know, especially with predators, when it starts to get dark, they start moving with some force, some oomph. So that's the main reason I want to try and get there. Guilty. Oh, how's it? Let's javelin this, folks. Nice. Well done. At least got 2 meters on that javelin pole. It tended to have quite a bit of drag with all the out-sticking poles. It wasn't just a straight javelin, so did okay there. Oh, thank you, Mary. I really appreciate that. It actually honestly means more than you know, to be totally honest, so thank you. I truly, truly do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. What a beautiful evening though, folks. You know, some great things have happened this afternoon, some not so great things have happened, but how can you not be happy when you have a sunset like so? As well as the potential of lions up ahead of us, so we shall keep moving. Like Dory says, just keep swimming. I think that's like a life motto Dory has now invented, just keep swimming. But for me, it's just keep smiling, because I often have to remind myself to do so. Especially when the G words attack in full force. Yo, then Andrew does suckle. Got a lovely herd of impala here, folks. I'm gonna just cruise through it. Basil will try and get some on camera for you. But like I said, those lions could be on the move. Oh, God. Goodbye, you beautiful impalalas. Impalalas. We love you. See this cover version of Carol, I shall do so first thing tonight as drive ends, because the song is stuck in my head. I will gladly do so. I'm actually also reading a book at the moment. Believe it or not, Andrew's reading a non-fictional book. It's called Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude, which I find quite ironic sometimes. But, yeah, I'm only on chapter 4, and there's 27 chapters. So we're not very far, but so far so good. It's actually making some valid statements, you know. Your mind is a powerful tool, and if you believe the bad things in your mind, you know, you tend to attract that sort of stuff. And if you believe the good, and only believe the good, you tend to attract that, apparently. I mean, that's not fact, but we shall see. I'm going to keep reading the book, and I'll let you know. But I just thought I'd add that in, because Andrew doesn't read at all unless it's watching a documentary or reading an animal book or scientific papers. I've been starting to read some scientific papers lately, which have been quite interesting. So once I find some interesting stuff, I shall share that with you. I see a lion at least. There we go. Nice big male lion to end off drive this afternoon, folks. Now, where is your girlfriend, sir? That is who I would like to see. Who is with you? Oh, well, here we go. So it is just a single male and a single female. I wonder. Hey, guys. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go around. Let's not disturb them. No, we're not going till the end. I also think it'll be quite nice if we look at the male lion head on with that sunset. Sorry, trees. I always feel guilty for off-roading for some reason, but you know, at the same time, it is part and parcel of the job. Sometimes feel a bit guilty, and sometimes I don't feel as guilty.
They can be quite still, so put your spotlight up, you can put your eyes up, because if you're right at that junction of the two roads, see an open area on the side of it.
Oh my God. Look at that, folks. Powerful. That indeed is just magnificent. Have you ever?
Elephant heard on at River Road, Twin Crossings Junction.
No, I give up. How can you call them in at Sescon Crip and now they're on Twin Crossings? Like, honestly. But it's okay. We are sitting with two beautiful lions, folks.
Final car in car, that will be Sam, 2 stations unlocked.
Becky, he is strapped in. For sure, for sure. Well, whilst that sun is still out, I'm gonna try and see if we can't get a glimpse. Oh, they've both gone right back down. Let me do this for you, Basil. How's that? Is that okay? Better. Now, for all my photographers out here, this is the time of day that catches me the most. I don't know if any of you struggle as soon as the light kind of fades, but this for me is my downfall. And I've got some shots I really want to try and capture, but I need a vehicle behind that male lion. Firstly, is that a big cut on his face? Just zoom in there for me, Baz. That is a cut. Sure. Someone got him good. And folks, for those of you who haven't booked yet, we do still do the private Zoom drives on a Tuesday morning and a Thursday afternoon. So if you would like to join us on a private Zoom drive, all you need to do is email info@painterdog.tv to book your spot. Tomorrow we go live at 5:45 in the morning, so if you want to join, don't forget to email us. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous, especially with the sunset behind us. Oh my hat. Now I wonder, they're sleepy, folks. Let me know in the comments real quick if you want to maybe head to Kudu Krip real quick and check if there is anything hanging around there, potential leopard maybe, or are you folks happy to enjoy this beautiful view? This isn't bucket, but it doesn't look like Nyaleti either. Just put a close up on those hind legs for me, Basil. It almost looks like she's one of the youngsters. Or am I just imagining things? So you saw something caught her attention. I can hear guinea fowl alarm calling to the south of us. Which is what's caught her interest, but at the same time, she doesn't look interested enough that she's going to get up and go anyway. Exactly, Mom. If you can't appreciate a sleeping lion, you can't appreciate an active hunting lion, to be totally honest.
Managed to relocate the jackal. Maybe they moved off the turret because they called it.
Shut up about the jackals. Excuse my French tongue there, folks. Like I said, Murphy's Law, as we move off, they call in the jackal pups. But folks, these lions seem quite lazy and lethargic, so I'm going to quickly I know we only really have 7 minutes of drive left, but I'm quickly going to poke our nose into Kudu Krip and see if we don't have any potential luck there. You know? You won't receive if you don't go searching, and who knows, maybe we crack a chameleon along the way. I can hear a red-crested korhaan calling. I doubt we're going to get a dive from him now, though. But you never know. Never ever know. But what a beautiful afternoon it's been. I'm glad I got to share this afternoon with all of you. It's actually been quite a pleasant afternoon in terms of the temperature. I thought it was going to be this raging heat wave it's been the whole day, but almost as soon as we went live it already started cooling down, which was rather awesome. Always nice when it does cool down a bit and kind of work in your favor. I'll never forget the day I came down here and basically caused a leopard not to make a kill right in front of us. Sure, I was upset that day. Basil didn't even get to see the leopard. Saw just the briefest tail flick because he heard the vehicle and got spooked immediately and did a fat U-turn straight back into the block. And like we know, they are skittish ready, so it was no surprise that we couldn't relocate it either. Don't know if it was a male, don't know if it was a female. And you never know, we might even have potentially black rhino waiting for us at Kudu Krip. So we'll just have to wait and see. Don't see any tracks of anything in the road, but you never know. Could always cut through the block straight to Kudu Krip. Sure, it is getting green, folks. Everything is coming back to life. It's amazing. Gotta appreciate it when it happens, eh? And the speed, the rate at which all this growth just comes into play is just mind-boggling. You blink and the next morning it's like, wow, will that be green? Indeed, it do be green. Give it another month and another thunderstorm and We might. Is that what I think it is? No, it is not. It is an Utica. Can anyone tell me what an Utica is? I have bought it up on drive previously, but it was a while ago. Just testing everyone's knowledge. I'm sure with Ariana studying, I'm sure she'll recall what it is quite quickly. But let's see who knows what an Utica is. Trick question. Oh, Carol, I'm so sorry. I only saw that comment now. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go back that way and I will get Basil to do a quick zoom in on the lion's whisker spots and I will send it to you. An empty cocoon. Close, close, Mary. But an Utica is similar to a cocoon, but it isn't a caterpillar or a moth. It is something else, something quite prehistoric. And if anything, if it was a lot larger, I'd be quite petrified of it, to be totally honest with you. There's a little nightjar here. Just pull up very slowly. Wow. There'll be absolutely nothing this evening, unfortunately. But whilst we're here, copy that. Whilst we're here, let's quickly just have a look, see if anyone's been here this evening. Got some white rhino tracks. I'm sure you can see all of them here. The big one there. Got white rhino. Oh my gosh. Basil, can you zoom in here on this? Do you see all this movement, folks? Oh my gosh. All right, before we end drive, I'm going to try and put something in my hand and I will bring it closer to you. These are all tadpoles, folks, but I've spotted something truly phenomenal here. Huh? No, shame, I'll come to you. Come on, little guy. There we go. Folks, take a look at what I've got in my hand. Look at that. That looks like a baby eastern olive toad. Oh my hat. It is tiny. For size, oh, doesn't help if I wish I could give you a size comparison, but I'm pretty sure you can make it out, just judging by that's the palm of my hand. Oh no, where'd you go? Well, he's too small to see. But folks, that's phenomenal. Really cool to see some life here. There are just tadpoles galore. But we will come investigate this further another day. But for now, Basil and I are going to love and leave you. I hope you had an amazing time, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye for now.